Semi-finals up, we got 4 big countries involved. Brazil versus Germany, Netherlands versus Argentina. What are you most excited for?
I think
Both.
obviously both, but I think I am more excited for the Brazil versus Germany.
Even without Neymar and Thiago Silva?
Because Neymar and Thiago Silva won't be there.
Okay.
I think this is like, I mean, Brazil need to win. That's what it is.
Brazil
Yeah.
win in Brazil.
They need to win. I think we were talking earlier about this. I was like, if Brazil is going to lose, they should lose to Germany.
Yeah.
Because if they go through to the final and it's against Argentina
Oh.
and Argentina win
Oh my
in
gosh.
Brazil, I don't
The
know what's going to
Maracana.
happen. I don't know what's going to happen.
Safety
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
they
they-
get murders and stuff like that more than
Or
sexual.
maybe fan suicides again.
Yeah, because that's what happened before.
In 1950.
in
Yeah.
in the Maracana
Frosty.
when it was newly built.
Yeah.
So I don't. And see, the thing is, like Brazil, without their golden boy,
Yes.
this is when they prove to the rest of the world that hey, you know.
Even without,
Even without
Neymar.
Plus, they can use it as their battle cry. That's what it is. He's been they've been showing video of Neymar being airlifted from camp. And like his
Meeting the teammates.
hugging him, and then
Oh, yes,
at the airport,
Yeah.
this
The
motivational
video
video for
telling people that they took the chance to play in the final from me, but I believe that
The dream is alive.
we can
Yeah.
we can still win this. I'll be back sooner than you think, which makes me think that he just might.
Yeah.
If they reach the final, all bets are off. If they reach the final, I think
She
all
might.
bets are off, which is why I think this game is going to be
That'd be dangerous to
Because
see
it's
Neymar
crazy.
return with a back injury like that.
Fracture.
That's what
But
it
yes,
is.
that's my answer. I think this
Wow.
game is going to be crazy good, crazy exciting.
It's interesting, yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
also good in that this is a good way for Brazil to go out because they've
Yes.
got Thiago Silva and Neymar
Yes.
missing.
They have a reason.
Yeah, they're against Germany,
Numbers.
and it's less of a rivalry than with Argentina.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be a more reasonable way to get defeated
Yeah.
and not end up with a country on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or someone
So,
getting
But it would be
Yeah.
nice, I think, for Brazil
Brazil
to
to
say,
win.
hey, we're missing Neymar,
Mm.
but we're going to
go
we're
all
going
out.
to fight.
Well, who's gonna score? You've got Fred, you've
Oscar.
got Hulk, you've got
Yeah, I think
would
it's
think-
Oscar's
I think
time.
Oscar.
He's been
Uh,
poor throughout, but I think it's
Even
due
Joe
time.
and Fred aren't performing.
Yeah.
I think
as
Oscar,
expected.
and I wouldn't be surprised if Hulk.
Yeah.
He's been
He needs
pretty
to bulk
much,
up.
He needs to step up.
He's
actually.
been a bit, if he can be, slightly invisible during
Yeah.
Hulk
during the
invisible.
matches. But you can see he's trying,
Yeah.
especially
He's
the
still
last
working.
game.
Yeah.
But I think given that Neymar isn't going to be there, that they'll really
They need to
step up and play like their best ever.
And it looks like they're
David
trying to
Luiz.
do, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It looks like David Luiz is the
Luiz.
one who's going to try and take that.
Yes. I
Yes.
think
On a
so.
little
Yeah.
He'll take the arm, probably.
I gotta,
Probably.
as a person, I quite like the guy.
As a
He's
person.
really funny.
Oh, okay. okay.
And he's so classy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like
So
hilarious.
classy.
He's
Gesture
total
to
joker.
Mohammed after.
Yeah.
It's like there's quite a few clips of him
Classic
online, just taking the piss out of some of the interviewers as they're
Yeah.
doing everything and just in the background with them all. It's really good.
Which is why
It'd be interesting.
it would be funny to see him like transform into all
Yeah.
of a sudden he's going to be the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
I think he can be.
I don't
He'd be
know
the
about authoritative, but he's pretty solid.
He's
So,
very
I mean,
solid.
yes.
it'd be an interesting leader.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
If we look to the other one, we got Netherlands versus Argentina.
Oh.
If Neymar's the headline with Brazil and Germany, then it's got to be Robin versus Messi.
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Robin Messi.
I gotta
Robin
say that
Messi fight.
Robin turned the football field into a diving arena.
Swimming pool?
Into a swimming pool, yeah. It was
What
ridiculous.
was their last game? Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
That
Yes.
one.
Oh my gosh.
What's this? It was a foul.
Yeah.
And then the
I
guy who
know.
got called for the
For
yellow
the card. Who says?
was saying
Yeah.
Take this.
the
Dive.
referee was like,
Yeah.
Take this.
Actually, it was a foul.
Right
I think
oh,
it
it was a foul.
It was
Was
a
it
bit
Brian
sort of a
Ruiz?
foul, but he
Was
still
it
died.
Ruiz?
Yeah, yeah,
He
Brian
died.
Brian
He was
Ruiz.
doing this.
Because it was right though. Robin just dives all.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
way
no,
too dramatic.
You can get too anime
Yeah.
when he's on the air.
Yeah.
I think
But then shifting
away
over
with
to
it,
the
that's
Argentina,
right.
Messi.
Oh.
This could really be where Messi solidifies himself as perhaps the best player in history.
Yes.
He needs to
I
win
think
this.
that's the only thing he's missing. I think.
Yeah.
The World Cup.
Among
Yes,
the awards,
Olympics.
individual awards,
Yes,
Ballon
the
d'Ors, the
Barcelona.
Champions Leagues, they won the La
I
Liga.
don't think he's going to get the Golden Boot.
I don't know.
It's-
He's-
Maybe
I think,
not,
but
but at the
maybe
same
not.
time, if Argentina do go, it's obviously Messi who's taken them there.
Yes.
Yes.
Not only
yes.
with Iran and the individual goals along the way, but with being the playmaker for the team.
Yes.
Almost the playmaker and the finisher half the time. Pretty much literally everything. There was a great article actually about that.
Yes.
Looking at the stats of Messi, how he's an outlier for absolutely everything you
Yes.
want in a player.
I think.
So it's
Good
it's
thing
almost
also
impossible.
that Arguero's coming back.
Mm.
Yeah, that's huge.
Just
Yeah,
in time
considering that
Di Maria's
Di
Maria's
injured.
out.
Yeah.
So it's a good time for them to actually, let's see how it's gonna
think-
play out.
I think aside from Messi, I think it's due time as well for Aguero to score a goal.
Yes.
He's been off during this World Cup, and I think
That's
a
the
goal will
question.
be able
From injury.
to regain his confidence heading if they advance to the final.
Yeah.
If he's fully fit as well. They
Yes,
are against Holland.
yes.
It will be difficult coming out without having played as well. Okay, predictions. Brazil, Germany, Netherlands, Argentina. Eco first.
Why always me? You want me to do a Balotelli?
Just put you on the spot.
No, we don't want to see you
Yeah.
do a Balotelli.
Please, go for it.
No.
Go for it.
No.
I'll take a shot off if you do that.
No.
Just me yung
No.
dalawa.
So, okay. Sarah's, Brazil, Germany, Netherlands, Argentina.
I think for the Netherlands Argentina
Mhm.
match, I think it's going to be Argentina. And the score is going to be like 1-0.
Probably Messi
Or-
scoring.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those because we saw Costa Rica
Mhm.
and the Netherlands match. Not that Costa Rica plays like Argentina. Argentina is going to score more than Costa Rica, but I think it's going to be one of those really hard fought matches. I don't think it's going to go to extra time.
But the question is there's still something in Van Gaal's bag of tricks after those two moves so
I
far
think you're
in knockouts?
hoping there's something there in Van
It's
Gaal's
kind of
bag.
expected now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd
but
expect.
See, that's the thing. I mean, I respect the guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, after that crazy move, but I think that Argentina is a better unit, is a better team than Netherlands right now.
Okay. Yep.
My heart is telling me to go for Argentina and the Netherlands Argentina game. But I think it's going to be Netherlands-Germany.
Wow,
Really?
remake of
European final in South America.
Really?
that would
So-
be
Yeah.
an
They've
insult
never
to
won
South
in-
Because
In the Americas.
Yeah,
Argentina's defense, I am not sold on it yet. I mean,
well, Mascherano's been solid in the
Yes.
last game.
yeah, but I don't know. In my head's telling me Netherlands is still the team to beat, I think.
For this.
Yes, for Netherlands and Argentina.
So you think Brazil's going to lose?
I mean, if I know I like the idea of having Brazil and Argentina, but with the way things have gone down after the last game with Brazil and and plus Neymar's injury and Thiago's suspension, it's a big blow for Brazil to have two of their most crucial members out for semis.
And they don't have the depth.
And they don't
to
have the
replace them.
depth. I mean, Joe and Fred keep
That's
on
it.
misfiring. They
Yeah,
don't have the finishing. And that, I
yeah.
don't
Fred lost
know.
his touch after that Confederations Cup final.
Yeah. So Germany's
I
been
thought you were going to say
as
after he lost
as
his mustache.
expected. I think Germany's
yet.
the more efficient team
Mhm.
coming in the semis, and I think they're prepared for this.
Okay.
I still think
So
it's going
it's
to be
Germany,
Argentina.
Netherlands.
For me, I'll say it. It's Germany's title to lose. I think if they win against
Yes.
Brazil, it's theirs to lose.
Agreed.
But on the other side, it's a toss-up. You have Argentina and Messi, who needs to solidify his position as the world's best player, to that where he can emulate the likes of Maradona and Pele in that summit. But you also have Netherlands, who were reading from that loss third time loss in the World Cup final.
Well, I've never won in the World Cup.
Exactly. After having probably one of the best crops of generation in the 1970s, I think 78, they had Johan Cruyff that time, and now they have the likes of Arjen Robben, Robin van Persie.
It's a nice squad.
It's a nice squad.
Very
It's a
strong.
really good squad.
It's a very,
But-
really good squad.
I
And
think-
Robin is like up to
If-
picking.
Yeah, if Neymar didn't get injured, I would have dreamed of the Brazil-Argentina final, which can equate to madness in the Maracana had if Argentina won that. But
Oh.
I'm looking for
In the whole freaking country, what are you
Yeah.
saying? The Maracana? It's
So
gonna be
Germany
lovely.
versus
Argentina.
Argentina. And we've got
I want an all heart kind of final. So I'm saying Brazil, Argentina.
So you think it's going to be an all-European final then?
Yeah.
It's interesting because obviously a European country has never won World
In
Cup
South
in
America.
South America.
Two places.
But
I
for-
wanted to be Argentina, but because of Messi, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But why
about that
not?
one. The defense.
defense.
She wants Robin to win.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't like that guy.
Well, for me at least, Germany and Argentina look the strongest. Germany, I've got far more squad depth and far more good players, I think, than Brazil do, especially without them. But it's also, we mentioned it, it's a good time for Brazil to
Yes.
To win it.
Step
to
up.
If they're going to
get
lose,
knocked
it's
out.
safer to get
Yeah,
go out.
forget,
in a sense, from a political perspective,
yes.
it's better if Brazil go out now than if they do in the
versus
final,
Germany.
because they've got more of an
Then
excuse.
if they've got more of an excuse,
Safety
and
Yeah.
it's
issues ba?
it's safer.
Yeah.
On the other side, it's quite painful to Brazil not to play in their actual home stadium.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you've got-
It
as much as I want to see Brazil in the final, what's this? If they're going to lose,
At least to Germany.
just to minimize the heartbreak.
yes.
And I still
And-
think it'd be great if Messi
Yes.
can lead Argentina to that. It kind of stopped the debate in a way over who's better,
Yeah.
and to really underline that. But it'll be interesting then. I guess we'll work out the rules on that. How many shots we add to it if we're wrong, and what goes on. So follow us at FTW Sports to work out if we end up throwing up everywhere.
Or just
Alright,
Or
starting.
just Eco, for
Just
sure
stop
it's gonna
it.
throw up.
And let us know who you think are going to make it to the final of the 2014 World Cup.